Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where apparently we have joined a club to make it with one or more of four supposedly attractive girls.
Plus, there's horror.
We've been told.
At some point.
We're waiting. We're probably about a half hour in. I mean, theoretically, we've been in this game for like 2 hours, but I think we've only actually played about an hour, an hour game. So who are we sharing our poem with? We said Yuri, right?
Yes, Yuri.
Right. We're going to share our poem with Yuri.
Do it.
Yuri.
She looks disturbed already.
Oh, that went very poorly. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Not good. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
Oh god, that's not a good sign.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
I've actually been doing this every day for the last 20 years. I'm professional. So if you don't get it, that's on you. Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it.
That's not good. So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Like not having any coherent thoughts whatsoever? Yeah, we got that one.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
I don't know, Natsuki was a jerk.
She was a bitch. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How? However do you mean she's biased and that she completely hated our writing and crushed our hopes and dreams and aspirations in one fell swoop?
Yeah, pretty much your poem's ripped in pieces and it's on the ground. And you shamefully walked away.
Charlie Brown walk.
Pretty much. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily.
Dreamily.
As if that's a rare opportunity for her. which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue light hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Man, that's like actually good. We just picked like 20 random words, threw them together, and called it a poem. With like literally zero.
High five. Yeah, best poem ever, man.
Literally the worst poem on the face of the earth.
It's all relative, though. It's all in the eye of the beholder. Our poem could be straight home.
Right, there's
just
someone.
The right person.
There's someone out there who's like, man, I really get that.
Like
they don't watch this.
Infernal marshmallows hit me to the core. This writer really gets me. Infernal marshmallows for the win. All right.
What was it? There's something about fried rice in there, and that really touched me. Something like that.
We also added heartbeat and two different kind of words. Onomatopoeias.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Oh God, she's calling us dumb again. All right, one, I've had to read doctor handwriting all day. Like, that was a breeze. Second, she's calling us dumb.
I had to read computer writing all day.
No one asked you. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. To be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Like, what kind of mild are we talking about? Something easy to digest, I suppose.
So she dumbed it down for us, is what she said. Yeah. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Yuki.
Uh-oh. Really?
You're screwed.
Yeah. I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Ouch.
Man,
Burn.
We are getting killed. Yeah.
But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. That just opened a can.
I did.
For those of you that want to know what that noise was, he was trying to be discreet.
Yeah.
He failed.
I did. That was really bad. This is a professional show. You totally cannot hear
professional. You should see our setup.
You definitely did not hear a glass of bourbon being emptied. At all. All right.
They usually don't do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically can't say it, symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Wait, so it was about a ghost. We were right, and she's calling me dumb. I'm not alright with this. I got the message. This is not okay. I wish to register a complaint.
Denied.
Informal complaint?
Denied.
Oh.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
She's pouring her heart out to you, Yuki.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Right.
That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Shit.
Alright.
Alright.
Saoria?
I say Monica.
Okay.
Monica.
Go with Monica.
Let's go with Monica, because that's clearly the correct answer.
It isn't, but go ahead.
No, the game, every indication the game has given me is that everything revolves around Monica.
I thought you were ignoring Monica from the last episode.
Right, but we're playing hard to get. I can't let Saori know we're in.
Hi, Yuki. Having a good time so far?
No, everyone hates my poem.
To be fair, it is a dumpster fire.
It is really bad. Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better...
More manga, less having to write poems.
I'm always listening. More groping people's boobs. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid bringing things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Oh god, please don't kill me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh god, she's laughing at us already. We're not in good shape.
Don't worry, Yuki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Mostly me, because that is the worst poem ever written.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Also, I've noticed her blazer is buttoned up.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
Oh my god, someone as dumb as we are.
It makes me think of something Saoria would like.
Is that so?
You and Saoria are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common.
Well... We may be good friends, but Saori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you.
Wait, is she into us and no one has told us? Okay.
I think she's into you and you just haven't noticed the subtle cues.
It's true. He does seem pretty dumb.
You said it, not me. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Saori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Yes, those are two emotions.
Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit, I guess, either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Whoa.
What kind of things? That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most.
See, the game...
knows. How would she know?
See, that's the thing. This is the girl the game wants. And
no,
I reject it.
I reject it too.
I reject it.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
I will not force myself to play the game the way you want me to play the game.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not impressing the game devs. It's off.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I am the vice president after all, or president. Am I the president?
I think she's the... No, isn't Yuri the president? No, she's the president.
I don't know, so is the president.
There's
I'm
a president.
Person in charge. That
One of
doesn't
your
mean I
characters in
always
charge.
feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall.
Alright.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Man, that's deep.
That is deep. I don't know what that means. Oh,
it
man.
means her neighbor's a pervert.
Crap, that's right. So, like, her neighbor was peeping on her, and she looked back.
Yep, pretty
and
much.
realized it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is not cool. I'm not alright with that.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a little gnat flying around Matrik.
Get it?
I didn't get it.
I got it.
Did you?
I did.
Okay. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
My neighbor's a peeping Tom. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
That your neighbor is peeping on you. That's
Yeah.
the epiphany.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Oh no, just call the cops. Just please call the cops. He's a jerk.
I mean, you did not get that gnat.
An epiphany? Yeah, whatever.
You got it. Matt got the gnat.
The gnat is dead. Gnat is dead.
Yeah, something like that. The neighbor's dead. The neighbor's dead. I'm telling you
Oh
now.
my god, the neighbor. She killed the neighbor.
That's the horror of this game.
That's the horror.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, especially because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Murder is rough.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
You're more
She's
willing
gonna tell
to
you where she hit the body.
She's gonna tell us where she hit the body. That's what's gonna happen.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
I have found that to be true.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
I have also found that to be true.
Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink.
Also true. I've never done that.
Just move your hand and go with the flow. She's giving like multiple tips here.
Yeah, this is good.
Just not one
Guys,
tip.
if you don't know this stuff already, this is good life advice.
That's my advice for today.
I'm not even kidding. That's actually good advice.
Thanks for listening.
She's like a
podcaster?
I'm thinking she's like a game tutorial.
Why are they giving us a choice? It's theory.
Or nobody.
You can't do nobody.
You can't do nobody. All right, let's talk to Sayori.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Yuki.
What? Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Oh my god, she is so into us. That is the worst poem ever, and she likes it.
It's because we were so emo. We were talking about flaming infernal infinite marshmallows.
Sorry. By the way, guys, if you write a poem that bad and the girl likes it, she's into you.
She wants to marry you.
Yeah.
You must be seriously overreacting. That's you.
No,
I read it.
That's all right. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Yuki poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Whoa.
That's deep.
I can see your soul, man.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Yuki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Good to know.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Well, alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Whoa.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want it now.
That is the best end to that poem. That was
with bacon and eggs.
I'm not
and
gonna
toast
lie.
and donuts and orange juice. I want it now.
I looked away from the screen and I heard you say I want breakfast and I thought you were making that up.
Oh.
And that's actually in there. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I have found that to not be true.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. That's not nice at all.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
I like her. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. Come on, jeez. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
No problem. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks? Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. It was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Yuki did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Yuki liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Yuki appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh god, they're fighting.
We're in trouble. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself...
Oh god.
I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh!
Snap! Snap, it's on, man.
Oh my god. We're going to be fighting this classroom. We're going to have to break it up.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Yuki started showing up.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh my god.
Run away!
Alright. And the options needs to be side with Yuri, side with Natsuki, run like the wind.
Yuki, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Yuki.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Yuki?
I make that noise at least 5 times a day. I'm not gonna lie. I get put in a situation like this and I'm like, well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me!
What do you want to do?
Oh my god. We're gonna die!
We're gonna die, you all! They're gonna kill us!
Alright. I feel like I can't be impartial here, because I'm voicing Natsuki, so I'm prone to her.
Okay.
So...
I don't know, I'm Yuri and Sayori, so I would pick one of those two. So what do you want to do?
How about Yuri?
Let's do Yuri.
Let's do Yuri. Oh my god, we're Natsuki's gonna kill us.
She's gonna kick you.
Here's the thing. Here's why. I've noticed in games I always side with the Natsuki type. I think because I'm scared of them, even though they're virtual. She's going to kill me.
God. Oh god.
The music stopped. Oh.
We're dead.
Oh my god.
Here's the horror right here.
Okay. If this game actually comes out and kills us, please subscribe and also send help.
Is there a help button?
I don't think there's a help button on YouTube.
Shit.
Oh my god. YouTube, add a help button. We need it. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. Oh my god, the music's back. We're okay. Guys, it was a false alarm. We're okay.
Please cancel that ambulance.
Cancel the ambulance.
Cancel all the emails to YouTube about the help button.
If any of you sent steak, you can just leave that going through. Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri.
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just... Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, you're doing the wrong voice.
Wrong voice.
Yuki has turned into a very condescending chick.
Yeah, all right. He might be.
We never know.
We don't know. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Harry, apologize. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head.
Sarah, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that. Drama queen.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right?
So embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Yuki, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's about time people start appreciating me.
Appreciating you instead of throwing you under the bus, man.
I know.
Putting you in the middle of their cat
Who is
fights.
right? I've learned to just stay out of it. It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful.
Oh, is this the
boobs, one size bigger comment. So.
What thing did Natsuki say?
Never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea.
A good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems?
That went terribly.
Don't ever do it.
We're probably gonna have to write more poems, aren't we?
It was a lot of fun.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
She's back?
I guess.
Yuki, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
No. Why?
This is the horror of the game. You have to keep writing shitty poems over and over and over again and watch them catfight over you until one of them knees you so hard you're dead. And then they hide your body out in the forest. And then you come back as a ghost and haunt the literature club. This is how this game is going to go.
By the way, Debs, if that's not what actually happens, we're going to be very disappointed. Wait, did you read that?
I thought I said in that
You
case
did.
we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
You did.
And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. Are we friends after this cat fight?
I learned we're not friends after this. That's what I learned.
So your poems will turn out even better. No.
I don't know that that's true. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Yuki, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Yay!
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No.
Asterisk, yes.
Yes, this happens every day. I'm just trying to get you to keep going to the literature club. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. They're fighting over you. I promise they're both wonderful people.
That's a half-truth.
Yeah.
At best.
You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Yuki, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
This club meets every day.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Dun. That's the horror. You are stuck in this literature club until the day you die.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wow, this guy just... Come on, dude. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Jenkins.
I don't think the words "let's do this" can be used without following it up with a Leroy Jenkins. Wait, can I save?
Yes.
All right, save. Let's save. All right, we're gonna stop it there. We will pick this up.
You get to see our horrible poem in the next episode. If that doesn't keep you in trance, nothing will.
As the next video gets 0 views. Literally the first video in all of YouTube.
I don't know. The fourth word is climax. Don't they want to know what our poem is about?
That's true. We will pick climax. I don't know. By the time this goes up, it won't matter. Never mind. You're all screwed. All right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share.
Give us $465.
I don't think they can do that. I'm pretty sure it's against the YouTube terms of service.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
You know I'm rolling this for the money, right?
Oh, you are in the wrong business.
Apparently.
Oh, crap. All right. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time.